On September 16th of this year, Dr. Tony Nader, the leader of Maharshi's worldwide Transcendental Meditation movement, made a special appeal, urging 10,000 of the world's experts in Maharshi's Vedic science and technologies to assemble in Hyderabad, India, from December 29, 2023 to January 13, 2024.
We want you to come, to bring your friends. It will be a transformative time for oneself and for society as a whole.
This group of 10,000 yogic flyers represents the square root of 1% of the world's population, the number needed to create the Maharshi effect, the name social scientists have given to the upsurge of positive trends in the world created by group practice of the Transcendental Meditation and TM Cities programs. This is not some fanciful notion. As Dr. Nader pointed out, for 50 years now, we have been demonstrating, as evidenced in 56 empirical studies, this method for neutralizing social stress in all its forms. The stress that gives rise to crime, substance abuse, terrorism, and open warfare. Dr. Nader announced this 10,000 for World Peace Assembly for December 2023 based on the success of the historic December 1983 Taste of Utopia Assembly, held on the campus of Maharshi International University in Fairfield, Iowa, USA. It was the largest demonstration of the Maharshi effect. This short documentary gives a taste of the magnitude of that event.
Mankind sits with a hungry mind, waiting for nourishment, hoping to find something to satisfy, to really fulfill his dreams. And here we come with a golden bowl, dripping with knowledge, a feast for the soul, spoon-feeding man with a message so sweet. So pull up a chair, folks, and get ready to eat. It's a sweet taste of utopia for everyone. Everyone enjoy the sun. Utopia has begun. It's a sweet taste of utopia. The work is done. All the fields are found in one. It didn't surprise anybody at all when over 7,000 Siddhas answered the call. We would do anything to really fulfill this dream. Many are living in mobile homes. They've started a colony next to the domes. Nature's expecting this course to succeed. Group self-referral is all that we need. Sweet taste of utopia for everyone. Everyone enjoy the sun. Utopia has begun. It's a sweet taste of utopia. The work is done. All the fields are found in one. It's a sweet taste of utopia for everyone. It's a
It is a joy and happiness of unlimited proportions to have with us the founder of this great university, His Holiness Maharshi Mahesh Yogi.
It's really a very great joy for me today to be in the midst of so many thousands of enlightened men and women in this greatest creative country of the world. I had been wanting to be in this atmosphere for many years. But events take their own time.
But today we inaugurate this great assembly for 7,000 experts of the Maharshi technology of the unified field to solve all the problems of all the governments of the world. Last month, the World Government of the Age of Enlightenment offered to solve the problems of all the governments in the world. But Maharshi said this month's theme is that whether or not they respond to this offer of the world government, we are going to solve their problems anyway.
Mankind sits with a hungry mind, waiting for nourishment, hoping to find something to satisfy, to really fulfill his dreams. And here we come with a golden bowl, dripping with knowledge, a feast for the soul, spoon-feeding man with a message so sweet. So pull up a chair, folks, and get ready to eat. It's a sweet taste of utopia for everyone. Everyone enjoy the sun. Utopia has begun. It's a sweet taste of utopia. The work is done. All the fields are found in one.
It was a great dream and deep conviction of Albert Einstein that all of the fundamental particle forces were unified into a single unified field of all the laws of nature. Although this goal wasn't accomplished in Einstein's lifetime, recent and profound experimental and theoretical breakthroughs have made this realization possible. This year marked the historic discovery of the W and Z bosons, particles which established beyond a doubt the unification of the electromagnetic force with the weak force responsible for radioactivity.
It didn't surprise anybody at all when over 7,000 Siddhas answered the call. We would do anything to really fulfill this dream. Many are living in mobile homes. They've started a colony next to the domes. Nature's expecting this course to succeed. Group self-referral is all that we need for a sweet taste of utopia for everyone. Everyone enjoy the sun. Utopia has begun. It's a sweet taste of utopia. The work is done. All the fields are found a sweet.
I'm sure that everyone would agree that in the field of introductions, there is no privilege so great or any task so impossible as to attempt to introduce His Holiness Maharshi Mahesh Yogi. To introduce Maharshi to any gathering is to introduce a supreme level of enlightenment that can be enjoyed in this world, and to introduce an individual who, on the basis of the knowledge which he perfectly embodies from his tradition, from the whole Vedic tradition of knowledge, and from his master, His Divinity Swami Brahmananda Saraswati, on the basis of this knowledge, this individual has gathered around him a force, a power of the unified field sufficient to transform the deepest depths of the age of ignorance to the full sunshine of the age of enlightenment. And there is no achievement in the world that could at any time ever in the whole history of mankind be in any way comparable to changing the life of everyone on the planet from suffering and difficulties to fulfillment and happiness and harmony.
Work is done. Such a sweet taste of utopia for every utopia. It's a sweet taste of utopia. It's a sweet taste of utopia for everyone.
In 74 or 6, the report came from MIU, from this university, from the psychology and sociology department, that the professors have found 4 towns in the neighborhood where crime rate went down. The moment I heard a few people, 1% of the population of the town, practicing in their own homes, create that neutralizing influence for stress and transform the criminal or negative tendencies of the whole population, then I thought the key to create a problem-free world is gained. There is a very great responsibility on the shoulders of every leader, whether he is a leader of a small community or a leader of a big nation or some world leader. Here is a beautiful, beautiful formula for them all, which will give them a very harmonious following. Every head of state will enjoy peace, harmony, progress, support of nature, life according to natural law. All these beautiful things will be enjoyed by the subjects of every government. Completely automatically. What they have to do is maintain a group, square root of 1% of their country's population. Maintain a group, and that group will maintain integrated national consciousness. This is the formula for every administrator in the world.
Sweet taste of utopia. It's a sweet taste of utopia for everyone. Everyone. It's a sweet taste of utopia.
Now, 40 years later, Dr. Nader is inviting 10,000 experts in Maharshi's Vedic science and technologies to assemble in Hyderabad, India, to show the world once again the extraordinary and powerful positive effects of creating coherence in collective consciousness. The results from the 1983 Taste of Utopia Assembly appeared in the world's leading news magazines and daily newspapers. The announcement of the global assembly of 7,000 experts in the marshy technology of the unified field flashed through the media as a grand experiment. Among this experiment's findings, over 60 nations announcing initiatives to improve relations with other countries. The Financial Times of London reported on January 4, 1984, the new year is coming in with signals from both East and West, suggesting that the chill between the two power blocs may be moderating. In war-ravaged Lebanon, a significant reduction in hostilities, with calm prevailing in the new year. The Daily Telegram of London reported stock markets throughout the Western world unanimously agreed the recession is over. Recovery is continuing, company profits are blossoming, and inflation is wilting. According to the Times of London, everything suddenly seemed to come together, as though investors everywhere made a New Year's resolution that the recession was over. All of the world's major stock markets boomed during the assembly. New records were set on 8 of the major financial markets, and other key markets soared to unexpected heights. Other signs indicating economic recovery around the world included lower inflation, achievements of economic targets ahead of schedule, and the lifting of economic sanctions and barriers. Soviet Premier Yuri Andropov said, "In general, a change for the better has begun to show." And U.S. President Ronald Reagan noted, "Confidence is in the air, and for good reason." The British Prime Minister proclaimed 1984 is going to be a year of hope and liberty. And in China, the Premier said a new world war can be prevented as long as all peace-loving people unite to work for peace. All of these results and more, including balancing of weather patterns and increased scientific discoveries, were reported in 1,000 articles in over 50 countries. The unprecedented success of the 1983 Assembly established unshakable confidence in the effectiveness of this simple formula to create a problem-free, ideal world. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi said with a permanent group of his peace-creating experts, anything good will rise, and anything that is not good will vanish as the darkness disappears with the first ray of light. So let's gather at the 10,000 for World Peace Assembly in Hyderabad, India. If you're unable to go to India, please join us in Fairfield, Iowa for those same 2 weeks, December 29th, 2023 to January 13th, 2024, and powerfully contribute to the blast of coherence coming from India. Let's celebrate together the 40th anniversary of the Taste of Utopia Assembly. We did it before, we'll do it again. Jai Gurudev.
And we're standing on the doorstep of Utopia, where all of our dreams will come true. Yes, we're standing on the doorstep of Utopia, and it's all